Okay. Plus, motivation got be karka vloshna quickly. Doesn't matter if it's on the ground. Doesn't matter if it's in a vessel. Eventually, hey, of it as long as it shouldn't be a bowl which is set up for them for having urine in them. So then you can't use just servius. The din of it din and the common simon pei zion. The din of an ovet. Look later on in simon pei zion. Okay. Um, Loshna hayu heim b'chliv v'tchila v'nosin al yamayim. Doesn't matter if they were in first in the vessel and then you put water on them. Loshna hayu yamayim b'chliv v'tchila. Or it doesn't matter if the water is there first and then you poured the urine on top of it. I got mekarkalim on top of the ground. Rotish yochel yamayim alcohol and makomos. V'yur she yochel makomos. You should meiraglayim nishbachim sham. And you should see that the water should be poured in all the places where the urine is. We've also said this pasha. Shehim Tofeach Hamanas Latviach, as long all the places which is wet enough to wet something else. I'm Berlacha, we saw the Berlacha, it's not sure if it's connection. Hamiyuchon Daham, which is connected, which is specific for them, this bowl would be Asr. Sha'az Afilu Inbo Merglaim, then even if there is no Merglaim call at all there, and you bottle it with the water, who cares? Also the cross negative can also to be opposite this bowl. The anal mold within the scene is mine doesn't help to put in the water there. The hasher and kli of atzmot of masha the kli itself. Moshe is bar of sim peizayin, sim peizayin. Him the kli, but kli doesn't matter if the water is there first. Nochein im hayu mayim kervius tchila al gabe karka. For the same thing would be if there was a revius of water on the ground first. V'ishte nafka al gabe mayim, and you went and the person went to the bathroom afterwards on the water. Motul the close kriyishmat, motul the kriyishmat. Vafilu im at the machos and meraglayim dispasha jos, even if now through the water through the going to the bathroom it's spread more. This is from the Shlomo. Pamafas one time. No, so we didn't do this base. Revius shel omer. The revius which says the meraglayim shel pamafas. That's for going to the bathroom one time. Ulishel shnei pam of two times. Shtei revius, you need two reviuses. Ulishel shalosh shlosha, and for three times you have to go three reviuses. Hagav v'chein li'olam similarly for every same calculation. Pamachos the first time. So if you lim hishtin harbe even if you went to the bathroom a lot, it's enough with just one review. So we can always cut in base, we said cut in base. V'chein hishtin rachmat as similar if you only went a little bit. You show them the tzarach kam converse to say that you need also reviews. Ava b'shuvas chacham tzui. This chacham tzui says seven kaf base pasak. He baskins the im hamir glayim him b'chusim reviews. If the mir glayim is less than reviews, the tagib berov it's enough just to use rov. Just more than whatever the urine is. Rov ma'am levatim sabatim. The ein tzarach lavias you don't need revias. The law revias el lahaka, we only said revias to be mako. She'af im hamei raglayim shel tamach v'sem merub. Maybe if the meraglayim is even more than the revias, revias. Tagib revias levatim is enough with just the revias to vatil. Avulola hafmer not to be machmer. Vafilu ham im hamei raglayim him mishtei pam. Even if the meraglayim from two times. Tagib berov ma'am levatim, you could still use rov to vatil them, even if it would be less than revius. That's what the Achronim agree. So ayin, and this is from the Machzor Shakel, which was Yaakov and the Magen Geburim. Find out Masha Genichtov, the common look later on. We're going to look further. What we're going to say later on. Simon pay Beis Mishnah Berura of Cotton Dal. Stay revius, two revius. Pasuk at us, Rambam passes like the opinion of the Rambam, Shari Post, and the other post. But look at us, Rajba not the opinion like the opinion of the Rambam. Should make them which is make over. This is the motion before the Beis Yosef is clear in the Beis Yosef. If Magen Geburim decided Lom, and the Magen Geburim decides to say the ain b'nei machlokas. There's really no machlokas. After Rambam will comment the boy state revius. Even the Rambam says you didn't say you need to revius is the state palm and rak b'shabo zerachadas. When you came one after another. For example, he went to the bathroom and then he put a revius. When he goes again, he has to go do another time. Let's say the top of mind for water, the thing all. Revius doesn't help to do the revius just the first time. So when after Ram will come here, the boy should revius. There's really no machlok. Because even Ram to say you need two revius, the stay upon for two times. Rak fishabal down because that's one they come one after another. For example, he went to the bathroom and he put a revius in there. He goes to the mash and throw the palm. When he goes back to the bathroom, he needs another time. That's his to put in the water. But then the old Lumahani the mash hit the revius palm. We don't say it's enough that when he put the revius the first time. Avol im hishton kama pamim broke to the close connecting. What if he went to the bathroom many times and he didn't put any water in there? Now he wants to read opposite them. That tells revius. The value would be enough just to use one revius. Right? Sham look there. Very good masking gamkin. The law of that tells revius the value them. Gregor also agrees that for a law it's just enough. It's enough just to put one revius on this. I and Sham ki guitar to look there because I was short with it. I'm short. Revius Shamru. Revius says, Pamachas. I'm Bisham Revokum Bisham Real Master Kassan Bisham Khakum Tiu, which says in the name of Khakum Tiu. If you look at the Shonen, Yeshlomo, according to the opinion of the rest to say that the Daku Kajahishtin, the Malcolm Achas, only when he went to the place, the bathroom in one place. Also, Revius Lavat al Shir, then he needed Revius to get rid of the Shir. Masha Inkain, Kajahitil Miktas from Malcolm Achad, Miktas from Malcolm Acher, which is not true if you do a little bit here and a little bit there, goes to the bathroom. Okay. Daishu Rak Kenegdom Mind. It's not just to have opposite them water. It's from the Eliab and the Prima Gun. I guess equal to them. No, it's interesting. And if you went in different places, then you could just cover it with water. When one place you need 4 reviews. I mean, obviously you can use rope, as we said, to have enough water to equal them. Okay. A little confused. So if you do a rope works, Kenegdom might be just a little less than rope, equal to them. Okay, Mishnah, and if it would be in one place, yeah. V'yisilu meirag shows in Alberkov. If he was reading the Krishman and started to have urine go on his thighs, posting got Chiakulamam, you just stop until the water stopped, until he stops going to the bathroom, because of it goes and continue reading. Vafilu naflu al because if he fell on his clothes, if he issued him to bear from and they're very wet, it's wet enough to wet something else. Even shame of a big since they cover with his own clothes, okay, it will be fine, you continue reading. If naflu meiraglam ba'aretz, if he fell into the ground, Marfuka mehamar ba'amas, you have to distance from that 4 arms. Haga. O kashir she is var the kamo the measure is going to say later on in 7 phase. O mamtin ashiyivlu the karko you wait until it gets absorbed into the ground. It's the rabbi benu you on the pick of the brachos. Afilu shak they ligmar school even if you wait enough to wait to finish the whole thing. In a talk of Hazir Elul Makom Shabbos you only have to go back to the place where you stopped. Haga v'yishom the im shak they ligmar school if you wait enough to finish the whole thing causes the rosh to go back to the very beginning. Okay, Gavena Granad is the halacha that if you waited so that long, you would have to go back. The commotion could sound a little bit some head, etc. That man, so Simon Sam say. And Misharim the PM, we go according to the person, about how much the person reads, how fast he reads. Okay, Hayakaram. Who's in the Torah? Same thing would be for words of Torah. With the Tefillah, Posagachi, Lamai would stop until the water stops. This is from the Adam. Even if he's going to have to wait a long time, then to feel in the middle of the davening. Should be enough to finish the whole thing. It's from the Prima Gadam. But you start after the Rosh, you're going to have to go through this to go back to the beginning. People still you should wait. Hamayim, the water. And after the matter of leichus adayin me'amir, but even if it's still below, his thighs are covered with or wet with water, or wet with urine, it's still be mutter. Okay. The big one is closed. Otzlom means to say, Shabegad Elyon on the top clothes we has is not dirty. The image who gam hu mislachlev, the top clothes are dirty, meaning it went through both layers. The Kriya Shema b'shar divrei kedusha tzarich leil kol has to be God of he would for Kriya Shema other words of kedusha would have to go in and remove his clothes. Um, I missed Gimel. Gimel in the Shara Tzion says, "Mekri begadim eish lavam siman ayin fast." This is the Shni in the second Shita with siman ayin vav. Os vav because of the hypocrite, it's the opposite. Eish the opposite we make all this way and say even if his beard his thighs are wet. Yeah. Gam ki gam ha or zruah make those shein tzarach v'kanech and also zruah is maybe not complete. So, but you do have to take them off if it's going all the way through. This one the Magen Avraham the Eliyahu and the Gra and the Chayei Adam. Ushari divrei kedusha tzarach leilach lahas v'gdol. Apparently, I think you have to take it for. And o al kopanim lechasus hamakom hamaluk of the beged afterwards. At least, at the very least, to cover the place which is dirty with another beged, get something on top. Aflin in tefillah, however, in regards to prayer, she actually lahafsig and it's impossible for him to stop and to deal with this. Now, what is he going to do? Mispal kedarko, you just stop and normally akrosh she after the thing goes out. Even the Isra Meraglaim and well the Rabbanon, since the Meraglaim is only the Rabbanon who only the tefillah will does it. He's already standing in prayer, then they won't go, so you can continue. Markut, you distance from it. I'm very lawful. If it goes on the floor, you have to distance. And 4 amos. I'm very lawful. In feeling regards to prayer, I'm keeping off on the half where having now it's also proper to be machmer and to distance. Okay. Though I'll already fell into the ground, most like one of them just like for Krishma. Amos, 4 amos. Oman tinashif the karka, or you can just and you will karka just wait until it gets absorbed into the karka. Kishushin is she's by the comments and Pebez like the measure which is centered on Pebez. Kain Torah Klomer, this is what it means to say. Because of Hamagan Ram writes, after Al Yadei Amantana, I'll even though it's possible that for waiting for the thing to be absorbed, historically shows more cool. You're gonna have to wait to finish the whole thing. You're gonna have to if you wait for the boolean. The Yisrael Chaz Rosh going to have to repeat. After Afilu even still ain't not pushes I shouldn't care about this but Kriya Shema have it because like Kriya Shema that's like really good stories so repeating is not a big deal. So it's fine, you can do that. Avalim Nizamin though came to bear Kriya Shema, but if you found if this happened to him in Vegas Kriya Shema, till the other Shiach, it's better just to not wait for it to absorb it to go away. No premium about them. Mayhem, below Yam Timal the Bluya, don't wait for the weight absorbing the karka to the ground. But with the evidence in Shab, Berkos, Kriyashman, the evidence wait by Kriyashman to the Muskula in order to finish the whole thing, Inokos the Bush would not have to repeat. Because the Kamasim and Samake, Mishnah Berurah say later on in the Mishnah Berurah. Okay. Okay, Nikursim, that's all also. And the Elba Simon of Samake, look later on, look earlier in Simon Samake. There's Mishnah Berurah, Beralach, and the Bjarn Sham, Kol Pratis, and there we explained there all the Pratis just did. Okay, the Il Simon Samachay, as you said later, earlier in Simon Samachay, wrote Shlomo to say, the Talia Iker, him who honors base to have sex, the main thing is if he's and onus at the time of the break. Close the Rosh goes back to the beginning. Hakanami ha honest and here too he's also an honest. So in his feel in regards to prayer, in his dominant pain, the emta, if this happened in the middle, the himtin al avos mayim, o al hablia, and he waited for the bring of water, or he waited for it to be absorbed into the karka, because they ligmar that's called feeling enough to finish both prayer. Nearly the after the insarach has the roast seems it's possible you don't have to go back to the beginning. Kivi the Evan, Yeshlos Mo Chaldas Raj, because with the Evan you can run Raj, Batosus, Rachas Bays and Bays, Zivya Mask Mountain, the Sphere Luhu that they hold the insarach Harkat Klal, you don't have to distance at all. Kivin Shikavar who omitted Betula since he's already in prayer. Vim Kane, Lo Haya was honest and he wasn't attendant honest. And Lo Shebepsika, Vim Kane Lo Haya is Mountain, the Sphere who the insar of the Harkat Cloud, they would hold you don't have to distance at all. Kivin Shikavar on Betula since he's already in davening. Vim Kane Lo Haya was honest and he wasn't honest because he could still continue. Okay, in Lo Shebepsika, Ad Shechu Hamayim Levad, if not for that the waiting for until the water finishes, Haya Shir Kedeling Markul was just enough for, and it was enough to finish the whole thing. So, I mean, he's a very fast avenue and he had a lot of whatever. But once you don't, it hits the ground, and he's in the middle of prayer, he would not have to, it doesn't count, even if you wait. Behind Beralacha, look at the Beralacha, look how the Simon Tzadi, Tifka Chavzayim, the Mishnah Beresham, look later, look at the Beralacha, and look later on some Simon Chavzayim, the Mishnah Beresham. Let me just make sure I get it. Okay. One who has a sickness which is coming out of him, like drop by drop. Tom, we constantly married line. I only come to some a mission. We're later on some pan mission. Okay. Let's just do the next one. And then go back into the list. I saw them. Let's see the estimate of man behind him. So we have to almost call it. We have to go 4 almost away from the place where the smell stops. I feel like you should look all the shame and react when you get sickness which you can't smell. So what's up? I feel like in my gear we man the react was no bad smell comes from. This is from Ainli Thomason Pays. It's you have to listen to this man's text. Arba Amos, 4 Amos. The civil Hayamach and Kodesh says your camp should be holy, and this one the Losh and Prima Gadim. The Kibble Chazal Shemachel Mishaladim who are Amos and the Chazal has accepted that the camp of man is 4 Amos. If the smell reaches to him within his 4 Amos, Hari in the Kol Malkum Panios of the Kedusha is not his whole place of his camp is not published because there's a smell of bad things in his 4 Amos. So make sure you're 4 Amos away from the smell. Okay, we did that one. The Beralav. Sorry, he was reading. I mission milk and mission of berura. Masha the sound of the field we say in regards to prayer. Whom may prima gun because of all the spreads further. The after the people Yavrali days is not feel if you're gonna pass the time for davening, if you have the mountain slow you should wait. Kojikin the Fimasha Kasam the love for sure when we go earlier, the after the basis Shihia who mid the right is stuff. It's possible time when he's actually going to the bathroom and it's the right so you should be mafmer. Mara click him. Ulanian feel in regards to prayer, he chef the distance from on the ground. I am based also look at the base Joseph the post to get out and Raja approximately like the Rash, but the keeping the Kavar who Shigvar woman the field he's already in prayer and it's on the ground. Any sort of high cloud you don't have distance at all. You may regard from Mary Blind, she whom the Roman from the bonnet. Out of the comments of Mentadi later on Timothy of Zion, the Hishton Tina base Knesset when the kid went to the bathroom in the shul. Marshal the post of Gita post and asking the possible the other post in the Sarah Hack Gam says you have to listen to even by prayer. Arbam is 4 Amos, Oshi, Yishtok, or be quiet. Ashivi Lamaim until it brings around the hot to the top of the bread pour inside of them. Well done, we love Shatas, the God of the Son, someone taking off his clothes, and the Kilo Rabbanim, the Tefillin, the Rabbanim were making for prayer. After him, the even though that it was wet enough to wear something else, they still said you have to. They still say you don't have to do anything. Commotion Sheh, Kasan Mission Word, and the Mission Word. Mission who have to go because it's a very long time to take it off. To go and to take it off. Wash them with a little wash clear and tap and put other ones on, and that we don't make you do that. Mashin came alif we have to, which is not just going moving away, it's not controlling because they have to call calf. No saying that the shtika simply just waiting until it's silent until it gets absorbed. And the Levush answers, the Hachal Shabbalam Hachi, because of Gam Kemul Chacham. Here, when anywhere he's closed or anywhere already disgusting, the man of land from urine. The Yamshul, the Pashim, it's impossible for him to take them off, for him to feel them, be lost in the middle of his prayer. Al Kain Afilu Bo Gam Kain Shalo Yarchik. So the question is, why over here is he saying, even going away is a problem? So the Levush is going to answer. And here it says, this is mashma that you don't have to move away during prayer, just as much as if you're closed that way, just like there, you don't have to do it. Since you're here, you don't have to distance. And yet, by the urine of a kid, you do have to distance, if it happens in the show. Well, the Lashon the verse answers, the Hafla Shabbalam Hafla is out here anyway, he's closed, Tam Kim Luflacham Mirablam, also covered with urine anyway. B'yam Shalol, the Pashim, it's impossible for him to take them off, and empty tefillah in the middle of his prayer. Al Kain Yakilu Gabo, Gam Kain, Shalol Yarchik, therefore they were making by him, then also shouldn't have to distance, Gam Kain Mirablam, also from Mirablam, Shnetanku Hema, the arts, which were dirty became dirty onto the ground. Because anyways, he's disgustingly dirty, what can you do? The Nafal Nahachmer, it's proper to be Machmer. Yeshita Shnia, the second opinion of Ashlisha Shahuva for Prima Godim, the second and third opinion is on the Prima Godim, Shneim local Lavash, the local Lavash, both are not like the Lavash. The Gam to Shuvas Rajman, also the Shuvas Rambas group of Mashra, the Humeko, Afil, the Ain, the Godim, the Local, is also Mashra, he will be Mako, even his clothes aren't dirty, so that's not the right answer. The same class of the say for Mati Yehuda, and similar to the Mati Yehuda, the same with Tosim, it's proven in Tosis. Valkopan in the Indian Hashtana, in regards to the kid going to the bathroom. Master Prima Gun, the English is in San Francisco, Master Prima Gun, can't move from the Bishopan over there, but they Master the Shari Chuva, similar to one Sherman Chuva, seven Sadi, and Sham with there. Hossein Yakar, I mentioned a Brewer Master the sound of Bidiyav, where we said Bidiyav, then you feel in regards to prayer. The Amtim Redeemer Yagar, the Simon Sadi, even though in the words of the God, Simon Sadi, Kaplan, Mashma, the Bidiyav, close the Rosh, the Tefillah, by Bidiyav, you would go back to the beginning by Tefillah. Al Yidei, Al Shihiyah, through this waiting. I'm pretty Mekadosh, Sham, look at the Mekadosh there, the Holy Galik Din, Alik Din, a Machaber, argues in the main din of the Machaber, after in the smoke, you can't really rely on the Prima Godim. Moshe Kasan, the John Kodim, we said earlier, Mikamaka, Bidiyav, leaning to hold the Rosh, with the evidence in regards to repeating Shmona Esrei, and you had to wait till it went in. Sorry, and Gideon. After the Das Rajva, after the opinion of the Rajva, the Tosus, Muhakkam with Hafilas to make leaving like Hafila by prayer. Shulul Hafis Bams Hafila shouldn't distance in the middle of prayer. Imkain, Lohaya Azonis, if so, then he wasn't an honest because he could have continued davening. The after the Mikom Malcolm Yesh the Chazer and it's possible you should go back Mikam the Balav of that's the Rip Rambam the Betwila calls are after below on this because if anyway you have the opinion of the Rip and the Rambam that by prayer you do go back even without an honest. The more goes in Logan Ram Kain to the Simon pay as Okay, as it says there in the Simon in Tefei, the cut in base. Ayin Sham, look there. Okay, so should you repeat? I don't know, it's not clear.